hope you enjoyed the opening tune by Joy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the lounge here on Sunday where it is snowing. Hello, Robin, the organic neighbor. I see Cuban made it to the lounge today. I'm very excited to see you. So far, I have... Oh, Elsewhere. So thrilled to have you aboard. Kathleen, RB, Cuban, Pat Hacker, Watcher, Piano Man, Robin, the organic neighbor, and Elsewhere. Here I am tugging at my clothing already. It's what I do. My hair actually looks good today under the hat, but can't show it to you. It's against the rules. Okay. Welcome to week number 76 of live lounging. We're doing share, care, and nostril flare today for those who just are coming in. And basically, there's no correct answers. It's just goofy questions. Some of them deep, some of them silly. And I have a little bit of trivia I can wind into it as well. Like we can do some share, care, and trivia. Just whatever. Mother has agreed to do that video about her designs, showing off her designs. We're going to do it this coming week. Also, happy Mother's Day to UK moms, Batty and 123. Today's Mother's Day over there. So, okay, we're going to have our moment of silence, a good vibe sending, ladies and gentlemen. Lonely, depressed, and ill loungers and others. Victims of imperialism. People in Yemen and Gaza. Here goes. Time's up. Okay, the measure of a man is what he does with power. That's Plato. Kathleen has a link, and I'll just read you a little bit about Plato. Plato is one of the most brilliant and far-reaching writers to have ever lived. Our very conception of philosophy, of rigorous thinking concerning the true situation of man, the nature of the whole, and the perplexity of being owes a great debt to his work. Our dear sweet Plato. And really, I think that's all. I think that's it. How is everyone today? How's the weather where you are? I have a picture here to show you, but I'll do it later. Anyone? Weather? Snowing here. Kathleen's dropping the link. People are saying Happy Mom's Day to the across the pond cloudy. It's cold in Texas. Well, that's a relief to have some coolness in Texas. Ask Watcher or me. We both lived there for a while. I don't know. How long did you live there, Watcher? Well, we'll be getting your weather, too. 32 degrees and gray clouds as usual. And it says Watcher and sort of sunny here and finally warming up. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start this insanity. I think I have everybody listed. Just let me know if somebody else comes in. I'm not expecting a big crowd today, really. I don't know why. I'm just not. So, okay. Here goes. Answer if you want. Hello, 420 Iron Horse. Hello, hello. Good to see you here, 420 Iron Horse. I'm going to start the first share, care, nostril flare question. No answers are incorrect, of course. It's just your feelings, thoughts, and emotions on whatever topic I'm going to ask right now. What quality is the most important to you in terms of friendship? Friendship. What quality is most important to you in terms of friendship? We're glad you're here, 420. Honesty, says Cuban. Openness, says Pat Hacker. 2 honesties, 420 said honesty as well. Loyalty, says Robin, the organic neighbor. I suppose I could give you mine. Bo BS, not sure what that means. Loyalty, says Kathleen. Okay, mine is respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing in a friendship and a romantic relationship, ladies and gentlemen. Even more important than nookie, if you catch my drift. All right, moving along. I'll throw in a trivia question. We'll maybe alternate. Sense of humor, says Elsewhere. Very good. Well, now, I won't throw in the trivia yet. Respect, good answer. Thank you, Pat Hacker. Good answer, good answer. Oh, dear me. Oh, by the way, next week we will be celebrating Pat Hacker in a requested way where we focus on the 50s and 60s. Her birthday is April 13th, as well as her twin brothers. Isn't that crazy? They share the day. So, let's see. Here goes. For $324,987 and a free trip to my bathroom, would you walk into a town meeting, make no eye contact, march to the front, take off your pants, all whilst singing America the Beautiful? You could never tell anyone why you did this, and yes, your court fees would be covered. These are the original questions, too. I didn't make up new ones. This is from like 2 years ago. Not really 2 years ago, but 2017, September or October, I did this. Okay. Oh, yeah, says TOS Fart. I know that's you, this old stoner. I'm going to put this old fart / stoner. Welcome to the lounge, honey. Kathleen would not do it. Robin would not do it. I'm trying to think if I would. Like, I don't know. I could never tell anybody why. I would do it at the police meeting because there's never anybody in the audience. Cuban would do it, and Piano Man said he wouldn't. He'd also... I'm sorry, that really strikes me as funny. He'd also scream, Russia, Russia, Russia. And Pan Hacker doesn't do naked or underwear easily. And Watcher said absolutely, and I'd wear a camera to live stream it. I might do it at this point, but I would go to like the police commission meeting. Is that acceptable? A town meeting, very open-ended. So, oh yeah, you should start attending the meetings. You can look at Chief Pfeiffer and kind of think he's cute. I do, as you know. All right. Okay, here goes, ladies and gentlemen. If you had, let me just mark these off so I know I asked these. Do, and I'm going here. If you had to be trapped in an abandoned mine shaft for 12 hours and 14 minutes, and you had to have one of the following with you, who would you pick of these three? Chris Christie, Rudy Giuliani, or Ted Cruz? If you choose none of the above, you have to enter a local box store and punch one of the workers in the nose, turn and walk away. So you do have an out on this, but you have to commit an assault on a person at a big box store and never tell them why. Chris Christie, Rudy Giuliani, or Ted Cruz? Okay, Cuban says Rudy Giuliani. Robin said Cruz. Well, and I'll do the big box store thing, says Pat. 420 and Kathleen are both picking Rudy, and so is Watcher. I'm sorry, I love this game. I always used to play it throughout my whole life. It drove my family crazy. It was like, what would you do if? What would you totally do if? That's what I used to call it. And so I'm having a good time. If you're bored, I'm really sorry. Okay, Chris, because he might have some snacks on him, says TOS Fart. And RB says Chris Christie. Elsewhere says Chris Christie. And Piana says Rudy. Oh, wow. I don't know who I'm going to pick. I'm going to go with Chris Christie. He seems the most reasonable of that crowd, if that's saying anything at all. Oh, my word. I am really goofy. Goofier than usual. Okay. All right, okay. Now, this is kind of serious. I'm going to call you Stoner. If you could expose the criminality of one current or past world leader, who would it be and why? I know my answer. If you could. Oh, you know what? We're going to stop after this because I forgot to read the Lounger of the Week. I got so excited to do this weird game that I forgot to name the low. Hello, Vesper. Hi, Dave. Oh, how exciting. Vesper and Dave. We're just playing a goofy. Share, care, and nostril flare. There's no correct answers. It's the getting to know you game. If you don't want to play, you don't have to. You can sit here and watch me crack up. Dave says Margaret Thatcher. RB says Ronald Reagan. And Piano Man says my answer, which is Bibi Netanyahu. Cuban says Castro. Bush Sr. from Kathleen. Hello, sweet grandma, says Castro. Okay. Sweet grandma. Grandma. So my answer is BB as well. Crafty Batty, that's our little baddie. I wished you a happy Mother's Day. I didn't expect to see you today. Happy Mother's Day to the UKers. I'm going to name the Lounger of the Week, for heaven's sakes. I forgot about it because I was all excited to do this game. Go up there and hit like while I read it, please. Okay. The Lounger of the Week is Jody, Jodi. is relatively new to the live gigs, and I always enjoy the comments during the live when I can watch the playback. And under my pre-recorded videos, Jody seems to be on the ball. Glad to have you as a lounger, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go over once again what you win as lounger. Ooh, it's so exciting. Number 1, Lo can ask me to do a video on a topic he or she likes. Number 2, a phone call for 10 minutes, which will be uploaded onto YouTube. Number 3, can ask me to have 10 questions on a particular topic or topics to be added to any trivia game at all. And 4 is ship doodads. Some of my doodads I make. Doo-da-da-da-da-da-da, doodads. So those are your big exciting things. Congrats to Jody. And we will, I'll find another question here. All right, okay. Now this is kind of deep. I don't know if I would do this. Hi, Babel. We're playing Share Care or Nostril Flare today. Okay. If you could perform a ritual of hopping on one foot while simultaneously patting your head and repeating a person's name 3 times, resulting in the death of said person, would you do it? You would never be found out. I think that's kind of a tough one. Because it's easy to say yes, but you know what I mean. Yes, Jody, you're the lounger. Did you catch all that? Okay. So far, Stoner said no. Crafty Batty said no. Piano Man said no. Kathleen said no. And Pan Hacker, wait a minute, did I say Pan Hacker? I don't know who I meant. Pan Hacker said Hillary Clinton, probably. Sweet Grandma said no. Jody said yes, but I think it might be to hearing about the lounger. Congrats. Everybody's saying no. See, it's one of those. I don't know for sure, says Robin. I don't either. I'm going to have to go with maybe. Do you know what I mean? Not her death. Yeah, maybe we could just make it a stiff prison sentence or something. Or like a tarring and feathering in the town square. Oh, boy. Okay. No matter, don't wish death upon anyone, no matter how bad they are, Ben. Remember karma. That's true, Vesper. See? Good points all. Oh, my gosh, I just did that like politicians do. Stop me. All right. Okay. Would you live your current lifestyle but have a more comfortable nest egg and be assured of a comfortable but not extravagant long life? Or would you opt for having unlimited money and no guarantee of a healthy life? You can't use your money for health care, though. You have to use whatever insurance you have. Would you do it? Or not? SDMF high. I don't know who it is. SDMF. I'm just going to write it down. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused, watcher. Is there somebody named SDMF here? Oh yes, hello SDMF. SDMF. Today we are doing this. You want me to say it again? Okay. Would you live your current lifestyle but have a more comfortable nest egg and be assured of a comfortable but not extravagant long life? Or opt for having unlimited money and no guarantee of a healthy life? And you couldn't use the money, blah, blah, blah. Grandma would do it. First one, Kathleen, now I gotta see what this is. She would have a more comfortable nest egg and be assured of comfort, but not a long life. People are agreeing with her. Batty's claiming it's the same thing. No, health's involved. Health is the factor, Batty. You wouldn't necessarily be healthy with the second part of the choice. I would do the first one, says Babel. My life right now is pretty good, knock on wood. And people are just chatting wildly. And okay, that might have been a little confusing. We'll move along to something easy. All right, I asked this of Jake last time we played, so that's how long ago it's been. But, you know, clearly this is for everybody here. Would you quit talking to your best friend for 1 full week with no explanation, if in the end it would lead to great riches flowing your way? You wouldn't be permitted to confess your reasoning after the fact. So you couldn't. Now, Jody would take the money for kids and loved ones. Different choices if our world was different. Very good. I'm really thirsty today. It's all the laughing. Yes, Kathleen would do it. Quit talking. No, okay. Pan Hacker would not do it. Robin would do it. I think I would do it too, maybe. I'm trying to think of an excuse. You couldn't really tell them why. Rosie may not have a week to spare. That's true, Pat. Piano Man says no. Speak to you in a week, Lisa and Kathleen. Bye, Crafty. Have a good Mother's Day. I'm glad you popped in. Thank you so much. Sure, I rarely talk to my best friends anyway, says RB. SDMF says Vesper hello. And Vesper is greeting SDMF as well. Isn't this exciting? I do it. My friends are used to not hearing from me for a long time. Well, that's true, Babel, except we get together a couple times a week. Get together. Yes, because a week is not too long, says Elsewhere. Vesper's reminding everyone to hit like. I'm glad that you're partaking in this. No, I'm not going. It was the answer. All right, Babby, I don't remember the question. We'll just move on. Okay. Have you ever seen a UFO? If not, would you want to? Have you ever seen a UFO? And if not, would you like to? Jody has seen one. I have to get a haircut, ladies and gentlemen. It's out of hand. I think my haircut lady's away, though. Cuban has seen one. SDMF has seen one as well. Vesper has seen one, but under a certain circumstance. Crafty has seen a couple. They're really big over there. Dave has not seen one, but he'd like to. Watcher has not either, but she'd like to. Michigan is like, the Great Lakes evidently are filled with them. Robin has not seen one and doesn't want to. Elsewhere hasn't either, but wants to. It would be nice to see a UFO, but I can die happily without it, says RB. I saw one as a youth, totally like 14 years old or something, and I wouldn't mind seeing one again. So that's my answer. It's only fair that I answer. I would love to, never have. Mother did. Mother saw one. I think it was before I was born, and she got all excited and called the Tribune, and 420 Iron Horse lives near the Great Lakes. Yeah, evidently they're all over the place, especially over Lake Michigan. It's a very mysterious place, and anybody who lives in Michigan is considered to be different. Different to what is the question. Okay, yeah, Mother saw one ages ago, and she called the Tribune, and they laughed at her, so there you have that story. All right. Okay. If you could time travel. Oh, thank you, SDMF. Says it's a really good channel. Thanks a lot, honey. We usually do trivia, but I thought I'd do this. I haven't done it in a couple years. If you could time travel and prevent a major happening on this earth, would you do it, and what would you pick? Now, I'm going to have to look at this intently. Filled with shipwrecks, dear. Many places have been explored. Nobody has ever found underwater UFO hiding place. LOL from Watcher. A lot of UFOs around Sagatock. I don't think I said that right, but that's okay. Yes, and the Holocaust, says Cuban. Yes, she would get back in time and prevent that. Well, that's very sweet of you. Yes, I would save my baby boy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jody. Really sorry. Yes, have Bernie win the primary, not Hillary, says Robin. Pat Hacker 911. Saugatuck. Yeah, really sorry about that, Jody. Good gravy. Thank you for telling me. I'm with Kathleen. I think that's what I would do. Yes, JFK. I think that I would go back and prevent that one. We could do it together, Kathleen. Because according to a lot of people, that's when things really changed. And so we could see if that's true or not, right? And SDMF said, yes, I would bring back my aunt. And Dave would be a dad. You can still be a dad, honey. My daughter and her father saw a saucer in the air and then it went underwater. A lot of those have been reported. Without 9/11, we'd have no war on terror. That's correct, Pat Hacker. That's true. But maybe with JFK, none of this would... I don't really know. Because the deep state was kind of new when he was president. I'm not really sure. It'd be one of those two, but I'm leaning JFK. I guess I'd try to prevent World War I, like try to protect Archduke Ferdinand or something, says Babel. Hey, that's good. That would change a lot, saving JFK, says Robin. Talk amongst yourselves. I have to get more stuff because I'm talking more than usual this week. I'm going to do the bonus question here in a few. Oh, by the way, I think it's so sweet that, remind me to tell you what I think is sweet. I would love to meet Tsar Nicholas and Alexandra, his wife, and feel terrible that they were killed and how they were killed, says Piano Man. Yeah, we are in the longest period of nonstop war. Basil and Karen got with me and said they couldn't make it today. They emailed me and said a Jilly Love. I thought that was really sweet. Like, they're invited every week and they can't come, so they emailed and told me why it was adorable. I love it. Thank you. The Stoner would stop that round earth lie. He's taking back the comment. You know, we do kid here, ladies and gentlemen. You might not be kidding. Okay, couple more and then we'll do a bonus question. Bonus question, people, by the way. Fatso provided me a question, so that's great. If you, how am I trying to say this? If you partake in the bonus question answering, then you have to be prepared to supply me with the question for next week. And if you want me to, I can send you doodads, but if you don't, you can pick something else. That's fine. Okay. Would you rather have a chef prepare your meals whenever you'd like, or a housekeeper or a chauffeur? They wouldn't have to live with you. Chef, housekeeper, chauffeur. What would you pick? Jody says chef. Batty says housekeeper. I'm really glad you came today. Cuban says housekeeper. Vesper says chef. I have a lot of, you know, lounging with Lisa stuff today. Housekeeper says Dave. And RB and SDMF. Sorry, I'm stuffy all of a sudden. I don't know what I'd pick. Housekeeper. Someone who could fry an egg while driving, says Fatso. Hello, Fatso. Fatso is in the lounge, ladies and gentlemen. Light applause. Let's throw money. I was just telling them you supplied the question. Where's Denise, I wonder? RB wants a French maid. Dave wants a housekeeper that can cook. Elsewhere wants a housekeeper. 420 is back. His other phone died. And Piano Man wants a driver. And Crafty Batty's husband is all of them. I feel strange calling you Crafty Batty. People are greeting Fatso. I don't know. I don't go too many places to be chauffeured. I really don't like to cook, but I'm a good cook. I've been told. Not bragging. My spaghetti is pretty killer. I'm going to go with housekeeper. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So did Babblefish. Stoner used to be able to roll a joint while driving, and he's telling this to Fatso. Okay, we're going to go. What is one of the best pieces of advice you have received? Just one of them. One of the best pieces of advice. And then we're going to do the bonus question. Babble's telling Maddie that she's lucky because Maddie's husband does everything. Thank you so much. There's 19 here, there's 20 here, and 18 likes. I can live with it. Thank you. Kathleen says, don't sweat the small things. Pat Hacker says, stay open. Secret to old age is to avoid dying, says Fatso. I don't listen to advice, says Vesper. Best advice, I live by it. Don't worry about it, says Stoner. Plant corn early, says Sweet Grandma. Leave Michigan and explore your options. That's a good piece of advice. I think the stop smoking never, says 420. You should go see a doctor about that, says RB. Don't dwell on bad things, says Robin. These are all good. Absolutely. Stay open, I think, is a good one, too, which I've been told. Wow, suddenly we're having sort of a windy, snowy thing. Don't have debt. That is a good one. Watch Lisa every Sunday. Thank you, Fatso. I don't know. I'm not old yet. Drink lots of water is good. Yes. I'm sorry. This too shall pass. These are all good. Mine was when my father said, don't be in with the in crowd. You know, be your own self, basically. Don't follow people. Just try to be outside of the paradigm. Hello, Osama. And Dave said, don't eat yellow snow. And that is also Frank Zappa's advice. Osama, you are lounger number 18 to enter the lounge. It means nothing. But in the future, it's going to mean something because we're going to start. It isn't snowing at this end of Free Road. It's more like a windy event that kind of blew snow around on second thought, Robin. Okay, we're going to do the bonus question. If you've already won, you can't answer. Blah, blah, blah. Here goes. Bonus question supplied by Fatso, the winner of last week's bonus answer. 23? I see 21. It's okay. What is the name of the tool needed to play snooker or billiards to hit the ball? I'm glued to this. Glued to make sure it comes in. Dave, you won, baby. Dave came in first, Osama second, Cuban third, Jody fourth. Dave is the winner of this bonus question. Dave. Winner. Will you email me, please, with your mailing address? And then you have a week to come up with the question. Everybody's getting it right. It's Q. Q is the answer. Q. And I have more information, and Kathleen has a link. How exciting. More information and link. It's a descendant of a device called a mace, which was shaped similarly to a hockey stick with a much thicker blade. The ball was propelled forward by placing the mace upright on the short leg of the L on the table and sliding it across the cloth, striking the ball with the end of the short leg versus the face in hockey. Oh my goodness. When the ball was near the rail, the player would flip the mace end for end and poke the ball with the long end. Oh my gosh. Eventually, this became the preferred way of addressing the ball, so the L shape was phased out, leaving the straight round Q stick, which we use today. Q information, whoever thought you'd get it. Right here on Lounging with Lisa. So there's that, and I'm going to go on my little break. I've had a ton of liquids. Just let me know if I get someone that comes in, somebody new. I have to find where we are here. 48. Is it 48 or 49? Oh, let me just see. It might not. Let me see if this is right. Welcome to the intermission here on Lounging with Lisa. I'm going to play a track from the Dixie Doodler album that is displayed behind me. For new people, my father was the trumpet player in this band, and he died very suddenly in 1991. And so oftentimes on the intermission, I'll play something he has done or something from another musician with permission, or I'll just bloviate or read something. So this is one of those times we're going with the Dixie Doodlers. And you, too, can hear me trying to get this on the right track. It's called Summertime. Here goes. Whoops. You have to listen to the end of Hello, Dolly. Okay, here we go. Gently setting that down. Okay. was the delightful sounds of the Dixie Doodlers at Conneaut Lake, Chuck Hornstein's Dixie Doodlers to boot. Blaine Hauserman, trumpet and flugelhorn, Dusty Rhodes, saxophone and clarinet, Tom Lewis, trombone and vocals, Morris Youngdahl, bass and tuba, Daryl Shakely on the drums, and Chuck Hornstein, the band leader, on the piano. I think I might be back. Oh, indeed I am. I'm back. Hello. Did anybody new come in? My neighbor barber. Wait a minute. My neighborhood barber just got arrested for selling drugs. I've been his customer for 4 years, but I had no idea he was a barber. That's really good. Thank you, Piano Man. That song kind of gets to me at the end when Dad removes the mute and goes crazy. Thanks, Blaine. Great trumpet solo is what Piano Man said. Hello, F417H. How are you? F417H, known as Faith. We're doing share, care, and nostril flare today, my dear, which is just asking questions that don't have any kind of correct answer at all. The natural progressive. I got to stop doing shows that overlap yours. Hello, Nat Prog. You make me feel like a natural progressive. Okay. Let me find something fun here. Or not. All right. We did that. Would you rather? Okay, we did that. Okay, name one thing in your everyday life that brings you joy. One thing, other than lounging with Lisa, of course. Name one thing in your everyday life that brings you joy. I shouldn't cover that. While you're answering, I'll tell you that Perpetual enjoyed his birthday gig immensely. Next door, the chat is working here. It wasn't working on my stream, says Natural Progressive. People are meeting and greeting. Cats, says Jody. I woke up, says Vesper. Guinness, like Guinness beer, says Fatso. Mickey, my Chihuahua, says Pat Hacker. Horses, says Natural Progressive. Robin's husband. Children and grandchildren, says Kathleen. Music, says Osama. Playing with my grandson Nicholas from piano. And Dave says YouTube. One thing in my everyday life that brings me joy. Jilly. Hello, Jilly. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to make it today. And thank you for emailing me. That's very sweet. Coffee, weed, my hubby and who I don't get to spend as much time with as I'd like to, says Watcher. Pain relief, says RB, and Jilly saying hi. Let's see. What one thing in my everyday life that bring me joy? I suppose the cats. I suppose I'd go with cats. Totally. And the loungers. Cats and the loungers, it's a toss-up. Totally. Actually, the loungers do bring me joy, so I'm going to say the loungers. Okay? My answer is loungers. Final answer. Okay. Pain relief sounds good. Yeah, that's true. Says 420. People are meeting and greeting. And Watcher's husband's always working, so is mine, even though he's not my husband. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. This would be... Okay, this might cause some pearl clutching. Are you ready? I don't know if it would really. If you could be told the secrets of the universe, but you had to give up your pet or pets to a good home and never get another one, would you do it? Happy birthday to Perpetual, says Osama. I get all serious now, or all non-serious. Oh, I'm so giddy. Piano Man says no. Vesper says no. Kathleen, no. Natural Progressive says no. I guess this was not a pearl clutcher after all. Say that again. If you could get the secrets of the universe, you would know the secrets of the universe. However, you'd have to give up your pets to a good home and never get another one. Would you do it? Osama says no. Too much responsibility. So that's true. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I can give up a family member, but not my cat, says Vesper. The universe is overrated, says Osama. Some people think it doesn't exist, you know, for many reasons. Oh, hold me. My comprehension is down, says 420. Yes, but I don't have any pets. Okay, Watcher. My only pet is an abused anthurium, something I can't say. Some things should remain a mystery, says Piano. I would not live well without pets. Hello there, Smitty. Happy birthday, Joel. From Smitty, and elsewhere is Clutching Pearls. Smitty, welcome to the lounge. For those who are new, Dave, our dear sweet Dave, was the winner of the bonus question this week. Bonus question. I really didn't think I'd have many people here today. I have 21 and 21 likes according to my records. Here goes. Would you rather have to sit... Oh, wow, this is kind of a good one. Would you rather have to sit through my dinging, for those who are new, I ding songs, Beethoven's Fifth, or go to a political rally for the other team? Oh, it's a plant, says RB. Okay. I'll read that again. Would you rather have to sit through my dinging, Beethoven's Fifth, ding, 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 dong, dong, ding, 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 or go to a political rally for the other team? Progressive would rather do my dinging. Do my dinging. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know plants. I kill them all. And then Joel waters them and they get my dinging, says Vesper. Beethoven, says Piano Man, of course. Singing, says Jilly. Beethoven's Fifth, says RB. Listen to you bust out in dings. Oh, Kathleen, you live for my dinging. Jody wants to ding. Ding from Dave. Dave says he likes to ding. Wants to hear the ding. I don't know if I can do all of Beethoven's Fifth, but I can do the opening, as you know. Saha says Ludwig. Jilly loved my singing, playing with the ring ding-a-ling, ding. And Watcher says ding, my ding-a-ling fatso. Dinging Robin. Oh my goodness, you people are hilarious. You people are hilarious. I don't know. A stranger. Ooh. A stranger, anything but dinging is bad. Okay. A stranger approached, let me start again. A stranger approaches you at the post office and gives you a key. Ooh. He utters the words, the key holds many a secret. And then he walks off, only to disappear. What do you do next? I'm going to have to stand up because I'm really warm. You should have seen me last night. I was so hot. My God, for such a simple meal, it was a lot of dishes and just things. And can you ding at the rally? Don't take the key, says Vesper. Vesper's paying attention and answering, actually. Try every box, says Jody. That's a good one. Dinging is good, too. Oh, okay. Look for box numbers on the key. Make a copy of the key and give it back. He disappeared, though, honey. I would take the key, says 420. I'd be very suspicious, says Babel. Notice I did that in a suspicious manner. Or not suspicious, but... I should read the next question in the manner of Sissy on Family Affair. I'm not really going to do it. Ask them at the post office if it fits any of the boxes, Kathleen. Toss it, says Jilly. Nope, not touching the key, says Watcher. I think I would keep the key. I'm naturally curious and insane that way, so yeah, I think I would. Then wash hands thoroughly, says Jilly Love. Okay, very good. A stranger. Oh, wow. Okay, all right, here goes. Remember what's in the box from 7? I don't know that. Movie, book, video. See if the key goes to a box or if it's a car key, says Smitty. Is it the key to the highway, says Kathleen. Lisa, I like your suspicious voice. Thank you, Mabel. Okay. Hope your live was great. We'll check it out. Oh, okay. I saw someone sharing a link. Here goes. Would you spend the night in what many perceive to be a haunted house? You could bring one friend or family member and would only be provided water, candles, and light snacks and a sleeping bag. Would you do it? Would you stay in a haunted house or what many perceive to be? Piano Man says yes. People are saying yes. Vesper, Piano, Fatso, Jody. The Natural Progressive would not. Well, I just saw Vesper say something, I thought, but it disappeared. How'd that happen? I would go to the haunted house for sure, says 420. So would Stoner. Not without beer, says Osama. I said light snacks. Kathleen would. If it has a working toilet, says Pat Hacker. And F417H says 1111. I don't know what that means, but it sounds suspicious. What is on my foot? Some yogurt. I knew I dropped yogurt somewhere while I was eating. It was on my foot. On my sock. Where is Maddie? Because I wore these for her. There's yogurt on them now. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I kept looking. I knew some flew somewhere, but it missed my huge bosom and stomach and landed on my foot. And I'm wondering what in the heck. It was on my sock. Okay. Let's see. Smitty says, why not? Anything there would have to be more pleasant than my former in-laws and brother. Oh my God, yes, yogurt on my foot. Sounds like a country song, maybe. All right. Okay, all right, here goes. This is from 2 years ago, like I said, kind of 2 years ago. Not really 2 years ago. 2017 in the late fall. Oh, okay, 1111. I see that number a lot. I see double numbers a lot, and I feel I'm in touch with the universe when I do. I know, I'm crazy. All right. If you had to dine with one of the following people and have a pleasant dinner conversation or be stricken with a bad case of the flu, which would you pick? The guy who was in charge of the Philippines, John Podesta, or Bill O'Reilly? Guy in charge of Philippines, John Podesta, Bill O'Reilly, or you had to get a bad case of the flu. What would you pick? I'm going with O'Reilly. Frankly, flu, says Piano Man. I don't want that flu. People are picking the flu, Natural Progressive, Pat Hacker, Vesper. I'm going out with Bill O'Reilly. You know, I could muddle my way through a dinner with him. O'Reilly says, watch it, we can go together. Oh, my goodness. O'Reilly, and we'll do it live, says Stoner. And Kathleen says O'Reilly, you know, someone's giving some stuff. Podesta says elsewhere. Where did Sweet Grandma go? Hope we didn't run her off. Flu lasts longer, says Jilly. I'll take the flu, says Babel. Yeah, okay. O'Reilly. I guess O'Reilly won, or the flu. Either way, those are the top two ones. What's that guy in the Philippines named? Duarte or something? Honestly, okay. It would be fun. I can be quite delightful. Me too, and he would pick up the bill probably. Maybe we could cruise around Manhattan in a limo. Uncle Beale. Duarte. All right. Duarte, whatever. Oh my God. Okay, well, this question was for Jake last year, but we'll do it for anybody, really. Would you point and laugh at the Queen of England and shout out, "You could be a reptile," during a public parade if you got an all-expense-paid vacation to a destination of your choice for 2 weeks? Where's Sissy? Like my impersonation of her? You mean, would you point and laugh at the Queen of England during a parade? You could be a reptile, and say, you could be a reptile, and you get an all-expense-paid trip for 2 weeks to where you want to go? Would you? Okay, that's exhausting to do that. I don't know how they acted that way in the day, all day. Stoner says yes. Kathleen says yes. Pat Hacker, yes. Natural Progressive, yes. Vesper, yes. 420 said yes. Aren't you an Across the Ponder? No, you're not 420. You're a Great Lakes person. I just want dinner. Don't care who's there, says 420. I love it. Camping for 2 weeks. Yes, if I don't get thrown in jail. I hear free speech is frowned upon in the UK. Well, they have different laws for sure. Absolutely. Okay, I would do it, I think. Watch her. We're doing stuff together. After that, we can cruise with O'Reilly. All right. One moment. I'm going to find, I haven't even looked at this, so. Oh. Okay, here we go. I've pointed and laughed at the Queen and called her a pompous windbag at her silver jubilee. Don't know about the reptile thing yet. Check out David Icke. Okay. If given the choice of living to be 120 years old with no health problems whatsoever, or being given $3.6 million, but you have to take your chances in terms of health, which would you choose? Lisa watches Excellent Adventures. Oh, you could just do something about that dry skin, says Smitty. Oh, Lord. This hour has flown by. Progressive's taking the money. So is Vesper. So am I, quite frankly. I don't want to live to be 120. Go on, take the money and run, says Kathleen. She didn't really say that. Millions, I'm tired already, says Jilly. Money. Is anybody going to live to, RB would need $1 million to harass the Queen. I don't know what they would do to you if you yelled something like that. I really don't. 420 says Money. Dave, what would happen if we did that to the Queen of England? Would we be arrested? 3.6 says Dave. Cash. People are saying cheers. Actually, Watcher was saying cheers. I'm waiting to hear what would happen. Well, we just, whatever. You can tell me. Boy, my nose is running. It's from laughing, I guess. Okay. You might remember this. Some have been with me from the get-go. In order to alleviate hunger, in your city or area. You have to trip an elderly person while he or she is walking down the sidewalk. The elder would not be seriously injured in the end, but you could never explain why you did this. Would you do it? They would just stare at Lou like you're cray-cray. I don't want to live in, I don't want the money either. Osama. Oh, dear. Pardon me. I'm going to... No, Vesper would not trip an elderly person to alleviate hunger, nor would Osama. Nor would the progressive or Pat. But they wouldn't be injured. Jody says no. Oh, I think I would, frankly. I don't know if we have a lot of hunger in our area, but in the state. Not hurting one against my spiritual beliefs. I guess that's true, but they wouldn't be seriously injured. I'm torn on this one, ladies and gentlemen. How elderly? Oh, 80s. Unless it was Hillary, says Pat. Our love for Hillary knows no bounds here. Yes, I'll trip myself, says RB. Oh my God, okay. Okay, all right, okay. Here, this is kind of a deeper one. Can't we just take their car keys? But I would offer my life for cannibalism, says Jody. Oh my goodness, okay. If presented with enough evidence contrary to your original thoughts about a particular subject, would you be likely to change your mind or not? And if so, would you explain to others why you changed your mind if you did indeed change your mind? Just want to do this a lot. We didn't have to do any trivia today. I didn't know if anybody wanted to partake in this, so we'll just stick with this for the next 10 minutes or whatever we have left. I don't remember what that was, what that question was. Yeah, okay, I'll repeat it as soon as I can find it. Okay, if you're presented with enough evidence on a particular subject, would you change your mind? I'm going to read it again. If presented with enough evidence contrary to your original thoughts about a particular subject, would you change your mind? And if so, would you share your findings with others? That's basically the short version of how to say that. I would, and I have. Oh, God, on many things. I just don't know a lot, and I learn stuff every week, so it's crazy. People are saying yes, absolutely, says Jody. Yes, says Watcher. Yes, Fatso. Yes, Kathleen. Yes, Dave. RB's laughing out loud. Pat Hacker missed the question. Only the ignorant wouldn't, said Jilly Lovewell. Can we talk about, like, Rachel Maddow, what she's still doing? That's kind of the idea of the question. You know what I mean. Yes, I'm a scientist. Damn it, says Osama. Is this like in the manner of the Doctor on Star Trek? Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a spacewalker or whatever. No, in fact, I want NPR Radio to change that show's name to No Thing Considered. Yay for science, says Robin. Mad Cow says Kathleen. I'm with Piano Man. Oh, what did he say? How did I miss that Piano Man? See, it's not showing up. This is so crazy. I'm way back here to when people are laughing about the Queen. It might show up here, though. Sing us the song, you're the Piano Man. Okay. All right. Oh, I love that Deep Thoughts guy. He's kind of snackish as well. Okay. See, my printer ink stopped working here. Look. What would you do if? Oh, wow. This is fun. Okay. Wow. What would you do if a knock came to the door? It was a man claiming to be a person from the future with important information about your destiny. Would you hear him out or clutch pearls and run? Knock comes to the door. Man claims to be there with a pertinent information. He's from the future. Do you hear him out? Do you clutch pearls and run? Don't open the door to strangers, says Vesper. Vesper, you're so level-headed. Get my gun, says Kathleen. Invite him in, says Fatso. I'd call EMS, says Piano Man. I'd hear him out, says 420. I would hear him out as well, by the way. I'd want to know how he could sort of prove he's from the future, first of all. And how would that even be proof when he told me? Do you know what I mean? I'd have to take his word for it. We'd have to see if his aura is any good. I'd listen, but I'd probably up my meds, says Jody. I would think he was crazy, but listen to be polite. If I answered my door, I often don't, says Natural. That's a good way to do it. Cultists say stuff like that. Watchers talking to Kathleen. I'm not sure about what, but I'll see it later. Sure, I would listen, then ask Who wins the Super Bowl, says RB. Oh, that's a good one. I would hear him out, but think he might be a little touched in the head, says Robin. You're so sweet to hear him out. That's why you hear me out, don't you? Babel's having none of it. She's calling the cops. That wasn't a choice. Clutching Pearls was the only other choice. All right. Oh, okay. With which dead musician or singer would you most like to chat for an afternoon? With which dead musician or singer would you like to chat for an afternoon? Jim Morrison, says Vesper. And Dave is talking about the other, okay. Johnny Cash says Natural Progressive. You know it, Lisa from Robin, pertaining to my last thing. Jimi Hendrix says Jody, Chuck Berry, Fatso, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Couldn't change the weather. Okay, I like that song. Pete Seeger says Pat Hacker. Wendy O. Williams says RB. Elvis says Robin. Buddy Bates. When did you get here, Buddy Bates? Buddy Bates says John Lennon. And Brian Jones from the Rolling Stones. And she'd ask who murdered him. I'm probably going to go with Frank Zappa. So. John Lee Hooker says Smitty. People are greeting Buddy. John Lennon, good one. Just got here. Zappa says Babel. Yeah, I think I would pick him. He's such a kind of a case study. Nice, Lisa says Sama. I could hang with Pete for weeks. Yeah, you seem the type. Yeah. Both peaceful, peace, whatever. Chris Squire. Any relation to Billy Squire? Stroke me, stroke me. People are greeting Buddy. I'm going to find another one. Because we're going to end pretty soon. Okay, all right, here goes. Name a public figure from the last 50 years for whom you have a great deal of respect. Public figure over the last 50 years for whom you have a great deal of respect. It can be anybody. I have one written down here. People are greeting Buddy. I hope that it looks like you're able to chat today, honey. And you're in time for a little bit of Fred Dibner. Bernie, says Osama. Patrick Moore. Bernie. Bill Moyers says RB. MLK. Yes, says Robin. Yep. That's a good one. I'll tell you what I answered before. It's, because I could probably do this too. Pierre Trudeau says 420. John Paul II says Vesper. Very impressed with Tulsi, says Jilly. Senator Sanders, RB, MLK. A lot of MLKs coming in. Wildly. I chose last time, and I would still do it. He might not be the most, but one of them. Oliver Stone. I like Oliver Stone. I'm just going to be honest with you. I like him. I said it. So I pick him. Bill Moyer, what happened to him? I'm not sure. Rosebud. Hello, Rosebud. Rosebud has entered the lounge. Good, we'll get you into this bigly. Oh, okay. All right, here goes. Of these choices, now this is kind of a long one. Of these choices, what appeals to you the most? A horse riding vacation where you pub crawl. You go from pub to pub and you stay overnight at each pub on horseback. Number 2, a beach house vacation in Hawaii. Number 3, a mountain cabin vacation in any of the large mountain ranges. Natural Progressive said that one. I think it's the first one, the pub crawl, the horse thing. That's what I would do. Kucinich. I'm going to ditch Oliver Stone for Kucinich. I don't know, though. I like Oliver Stone a lot. Totally. Horseback, pub crawl, Hawaii, says Watcher. Elephant riding, pub crawl, says Fatso. Cabin in the mountain, says 420. That appeals to me, too. Beach house vacation, Vesper. Horseback, says Kathleen. Mountain cabin, says Dave. Beach house vacation, piano. People are loving Kucinich. I really like him. Beach house in Hawaii, says Robin the Organic Neighbor. Oliver Stone is an author. No, it's just a public figure. Just somebody who's popular. It doesn't have to be a politician. Anybody in the public eye. Too many deaths in cabins in the mountains, says Vesper. Beach vacation, Van Hacker. Cabin in the mountains if no snow. Cabin in the mountain would be great. Can I take my horse? No. Murder's not death. Cabin in the mountains, said Babel. Piano Man, they're talking. I would like the horse at the cabin too. I would too, but it's, hey, sorry. I'm going with pub crawl. Okay. We're going to sign off here momentito, so... Oh. All right. Here's the last question of this Share Care Nostril Flare Sunday. When was the last time you were embarrassed, and why? By the way, Jody is the Lounger of the Week, so light applause, throw money. I'm going to show you a picture before we leave. When is the last time you were embarrassed, and why? Or, you know, one of the times, we'll say. Maybe not the last. Your sister did the horse trip in Ireland. After the third day, her butt was killing her. We used to go every year. True confession, says Rosebud. Yes. I forgot the last question. How can I forget the last question? These are from ages ago. I just thought it'd be fun to do them again. When's the last time you were embarrassed, and why? Got my head stuck in a car window from outside, says Jilly. Oh, my gosh. I think, let's see, 1954, had a movement in his pants at school, I'll say fatso. On my live stream a few minutes ago, I looked like crap, and the chat did not work, says the Natural Progressive. You would rather I didn't tell you, really, maybe not. Last week, I overslept and thought I was undetected, got caught. Embarrassing, says Jody. Mine was probably when I fell over on live YouTube, but I was kind of injured, so I was embarrassed briefly, but injured longer than I was embarrassed, so there you have it. We'll see if anybody else wants to answer this one. Look at this book. Now, this is after drying thoroughly, and it looks like it has a perm from the water, from Perpetch. I'm embarrassed every time I get in a fossil fuel powdered metal box, says Osama. Last time I drank, says Faith, when I fell off the chair in January of 2018, live. When I said the word emancipated in a group and meant emaciated was embarrassing, says Robin. Our smoke alarms went off at work, and I had a cow costume on, udders poking out my apron while talking to firemen. That takes the cake. That's Kathleen. Can't remember being embarrassed lately. Careful saying my name. Okay. A poor book, I know. My buddies dared me to take a picture of my arse in one of those photo booths. I did it and sat down for the last 3 photos. Forgot the curtain didn't cover the chair. I love it. These are great. Yeah, I fell over when I yelled, Buddy Bates, and I went over. Now, that's a vivid image, Kathleen. That really is funny. The Iron Horse and Kathleen's, you win the prize for the most embarrassing moment. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm going to show you this. This is Pet Hackers. This is kind of your co-cat with Rosie. I'm going to hold it up. It's Charlie the cat, the fat cat. We tried to share it under one of my videos, and it didn't work, so I just said I'm going to print it out and hold it up, and so I'm doing that. This is Charlie the fat cat. Isn't he fresh? I love that. I like the tabby and the white mixture a lot. Very cute. It was Halloween. Well, I figured it was something. My God, that is hysterical. Okay. Thank you so much for Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket, no matter what condition this book is in. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. And also, remember the USS Liberty. I'm going to say that every now and again. Great fun game from Vesper. Thanks, Lisa. Great fun today from Watcher. He's only as fat as Mars. Really? Is he? She's just so huge. Fatso, thank you, Lisa. Later to all. Dave, email me with your mailing address if you'd like me to go that route. Help, what is Lisa's email? I won't sign off until somebody drops my email in. I'll say it as well. It's Hauserman46@gmail.com. Hauserman46@gmail.com. Natural Progressive is thanking me. Faith is sending cute pictures of animals. War's a Racket from 420. Have a great week, Lisa and Loungers. There's my email address. Watcher's dropping it. She's thanking Kathleen for doing the other. Did I already say Robin said I had a great week? Take care. Peace, y'all, or all. From Buddy, Hearts Galore from Piano Man. Check out the Tulsi rally from yesterday, Jilly. And thank you, Lisa Hausman Lounging. Lisa from Osama. Okay, good. All right. Love you so. This was really fun, Lisa. Have a great day, everyone. From 420. I really think Charlie Cat is defective. Okay.